Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is gonna be my first beat tutorial on YouTube. So everybody clap it up. Come on, come on. Yeah. My first beat tutorial. Um, I really don't know a whole bunch of stuff about making beats, but I've been knowing how to make beats since 2019. So that's like 5, 6 years. I don't know. Not going to try to do the math, but it's a little bit of time. So I've been making beats for a while. It's been on and off. And lately, this year, I've been making a lot of beats, and I just want to share with you some things that I've been doing to be a little more creative with my beat making, my process, and just trying different things. So I want to share with y'all things that help me make better beats. Yeah. Better beats, more fun beats, more interesting beats, and just different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just different sounding beats, like not the same old stuff, things that are exciting and different, fresh and new. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So the first tip that I can give y'all about being more creative with your beats is watching other people make beats. I know it sounds crazy, but when you study others and you study their process and their creativity, it gives you inspiration. It gives you inspiration to do your own thing and to try some things that they did, but do it in your own way. So I think that has been helping me immensely. For a while, I stopped studying people's beats, but studying people's beat making process. But I recently returned back to it, and it always helps me. It always does me good when I'm studying others, great producers. So some of the people that I study is What's Wrong Chase. I like Odwin's beats too. Aiden Made. Those are the three people I'm really watching a lot right now. So I'm grateful for those guys. Go watch them. Go tune into their videos because they have great videos. But today, we're going to start off with watching somebody's video. So, we're going to watch Tumphy, man. And shout out him because I played one of my beats on stream and I put it on Instagram and he said it was hard. So, shout out to you, Tumphy. I appreciate you. I need to even tap into your content even more. So, that's what I'm going to do today. Subscribe to him. Watch his process. So, that's what we better do. Ad? No!
I think I hear some people. Someone's having a party in there. As a producer, you gotta stay on top of your health. Health is wealth is what they say. So you gotta stay in tippy top shape. Y'all gotta hear this beat. Made this last night. Reminds me like a frog or something. You could just swap out the leaves right here, and I'll just click through them.
Watch someone that can be inspiring to you. You know what I'm saying? That's good at cooking up, man. And Tumphy is good at cooking up. He's a good producer, man. Good to watch, man. So one thing that I took from that is that he really likes to use leads. So that's what I'm going to start with in my next beat, man. And step 2, I would say, tip 2 is to get some unique instruments. Some instruments you like. Now, I know you're about to see my list of instruments and you're like, that's not that unique. But the one that I do have that I don't see a lot of people use is Hive. And that's the latest one that I got. One of my work studies at my school recommended me to get Hive because it's good. He really loves it. And he does like big cinematic, like he does all types of different production. And his page is tough. And I got to show y'all that. He's fire, bro. He does music arrangements, so he's fire, bro. So he told me to get this. He told me to get Hive, bro. So I trusted him because after hearing his production, I'm like, bro, I trust you, bro. I trust you with the sounds. So I got this, John. UHE Hive. It's about like 150, I think, but it's worth it, bro. So I'm gonna start with a lead from here. Alright, bet. Since this beat is inspired by Tumfy, I'm naming this beat Tum Tum. Pause. That might be wild, but nah, I'm naming this John Tum Tum. Pause. That's just what I'm doing. Whatever. All right, so I got a lead down. I really love this lead. I love the way this sounds, bro. Shout out Tumfy, man. You giving the inspo. So I'm gonna get another lead. Let's do it. And sometimes, like, I know when I was placing those notes, they weren't in a position that I heard them in, but it's like I just placed them because I heard them and I wanted to get it down, and then you can move it after. But I was gonna move it a certain way, but then I just heard it like this after moving it a little bit, and I like how this sounds. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? If stuff happens you don't mean for it to happen, but it sounds fire, just let it rock. Oh my god, this is so fire! Yeah, yo. And one thing I do, while I'm making beats, I mix, because I think that adds to the creative process. At least I think so, because mixing is a part of the creative process. The way that you're sitting your instruments in the mix matters, because it can completely change the way the beat sounds, the way it is perceived. So I love to mix as I go, because that adds to the creative aspect of your production. It does, because like you may have a loud sound that's squeaky or whatever, and it's like you may want to pan that far left and put it low, but you could still hear it, and it kind of feels like it's a texture or something. So it's like it matters your levels, your volume. I guess that's tip 3. The way that you mix your beat adds to the creativity as well. It matters. So right now I'm gonna see what I want to be louder, which lead I want to be louder, and probably the first one that I did. So I'm gonna pan the second lead and I'm gonna bring it low because it's a louder sound. It's more high pitch. So, and I'm gonna pan the main melody left, and then I'm gonna go to a different instrument. So that's tip number 4. I don't know, I'm trying to remember the tips, but tip number 4, if that's what I'm on, is experiment with different sounds. Mix up the instruments. I'm sure you already know that, but it's helpful. It's been helping me. And get some cool instruments. Maybe some instruments that you don't see people use a lot. I've been really loving hybrid. I got it in a bundle, I believe, with Expand. It was really cheap, so search it up. Air makes the plugins. Hybrid is great. It gives me a lot of different things, and I think I want to get some bells. Yo, bro, this stuff fire. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah. Let's get it, man. So this one, I kind of want it to be more of a background sound. Now I just got to decide what volume I want it to be at and how I want to pan it. And this is another thing. I guess this is tip 5. Use some effects plugins for your sounds, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't do anything on these ones because I guess I just like how they sound, you know what I'm saying? I could do it, sauce it up more, but I'm gonna do it on this. So I'm a solo the drum, and this is some sauce right here. Y'all probably know about this, maybe you don't. It's called Valhalla Supermassive. It's a reverb and delay plugin, and it's free. It's free, so go on Valhalla's site, look it up. You can find it. Shout out to my bro Kai, because he put me on this, and I use it a lot. So this is fire. So let's see. See, I like the way that sounds, bro. And usually I don't always have the delay all the way, the mix knob all the way up. And it just gives a different sound. It may be subtle, you may not be able to hear it that well, but it definitely changes the beat. It matters. The little things matter in the creativity of your production. I think I want a bass for sure. And that's tip number 6, or am I on 7? I think I'm on the tip number 6. Use sounds that you normally wouldn't use. I know it sounds crazy, but normally I wouldn't use a bass like this. But I'm like, yo, this kind of sounds fire. It brings something different to the beat. If you step outside the box a little bit of what you know or what you think is right when it comes to making beats, you're able to find some more creativity. You're able to dig deeper and find something that's more creative. I use Splice for basically all my drums. And I know that that's not great to some people, and some people will be like, what the heck is wrong with you? But it's just like, I've been using it for a long time and it's worked for me. But now I'm realizing, like, I definitely want to start buying people's drum kits, because people's drum kits be so fire and they be having such unique drums. But Splice has good stuff, so don't downplay it. Don't look down on it. It has good stuff. It'll get you what you need. It has plenty of things. So, you know what I'm saying? If you can't afford to spend all this money on drum kits, Splice is like, what, $7, $8 a month. And it'll keep giving you credits every month. This is not a sponsor video. If you want to sponsor me, Splice, you can. I use you for all of my beats, Splice. So get at your boy, man. I use you for all of my beats. 3,725 credits. So I'm not lying, Splice. And no, this is not sponsored. But this is what I use for my drums. So if you've never seen Splice, I'll just show you it real quick. So this is where your sounds are. Then you can have a search button. So I just want a kick, so I'm going to search kicks. So it has a filter, and right now it's on most popular. Sometimes I change this filter depending on the sound that I'm using. Usually the most popular stuff is like the hard hitting, the stuff that I like anyway. So it's like, that's why I do it. For 808s especially, because it's like, I know the type of 808s that I like. 808s like this. See, stuff that I already know, like, yo, I rock with that. You know what I'm saying? But when I put it on random, it still has some good ones, you know? But then I'll tell you this. Put it on random, because then you know you're going to get something that's less likely to be used. You know what I'm saying? But you do you. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? For this video, I'll do random. So I'll do the kicks first, because that's what I wanted to do. See? I'm trying something new. But I already do this with like percussion. I love putting percussion in my beats. I'll talk about that later. But I put that on random because I like having different percussion. But I like this one. Yeah, I'll keep everything on random today. I told y'all to try something different. I don't want to not take my own advice, so I'm stepping out of my box today. I'm gonna try to pitch it down. Sheesh, bro. I'm hearing the sounds, man. They're in my head. Yo, bro. You gotta have fun, bro. That's the key to everything. one thing, I'm not even on the tips no more, but maybe if I am, I'm on tip number 8, I believe. So I'm gonna add 2 hi-hats. That's something that I've been doing sometimes in some beats. That adds to the creativity. And you use 2 hi-hats. It adds some difference. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna route these. Usually my main hi-hat, I pan it to the left a little bit, and then the other hi-hat, I pan it to the right. You might not be able to hear it that well, but it adds to the beat. It adds to the bounce, I'm telling you. Wow. Bro, I'm not like bragging, bro. I'm blowing my own mind because like I'm really getting better at making beats, and it's because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and I'm studying the game. I'm studying people who I know are great, who are good at making beats. I never would have thought I could make anything like this, bro. This sounds like some of the favorite producers that I love to watch. Like it sounds like something that they would make because I'm trying new things and I'm learning from them. I'm studying the game. I'm a student and everybody's a student, you know. We just got to help each other out as classmates, you know what I'm saying? So I'm learning, and wow, I'm blowing my own mind making this beat, man. I say that humbly. I thank God for everything because he's allowed me to do great things, and I'm having so much fun. But I just had to say that in the middle of the video. But let's get it. This is one of my favorite instrument plugins. I think it's so great. I think it's so amazing. Let's do the Marvin. Let's see what this sounds like. The volume affects the way the beat is perceived, and now I'm gonna pan it. I'm gonna add some reverb on it. Let's get it. Let's do it. And I'm gonna add some delay on it too. There we go. See? I think this sounds great, but it wouldn't be a My Inner Will beat if it didn't have pads. Come on, man. This is probably my favorite thing to put in a beat. I'm gonna come up with the chords on FL keys. Just to make sure it sounds good. If it sounds good in FL keys, it sounds best in the rest of them. That's the motto, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that produces on FL, they know that, man. One thing I like to do, copy it, paste it, and put it an octave up, and then pick another pad. So I mixed it a little more because I felt like when I had all the sounds together, it wasn't blending the way I wanted to. So now I'm happy with how it sounds. Yeah. Oh my goodness, bro. This actually sounds crazy, bro. One more shout out. I want to shout out to Rio too because I was watching Rio yesterday. He definitely gave me some sauce, man. So hearing him make melodies and stuff, he's great. So I think what I got from him in this beat is like the bass sound that I used and some like the drums, some of the drums for sure. And the using the leads and stuff, I got that from Tumphy. And you know what I'm saying? Everything, but I did it my own way. I brought my own thing to it. I did what I would do. I love it. So I'm gonna arrange it now. Let's get it. So usually when I'm splitting a channel, I like to get all the melodies out there, and then I'll go get the drums. So depending on how I want to do the beat, I do it. So 8 bars for the intro, but this beat, the way that it sounds, I want 16 bars for the intro, and then 8 bars for the hook, and then 16 for the verse. There you go. And whatever the intro is, like when I copy it over, I just use that for the bridge. So that's how I do it. So I solo the sounds and see what I want in my intro. Let's see. There we go. Wow, let's see. Also, when making beats, I just make enough sounds to where it's like I can subtract things and make it have a different feel. So in the intro pad, the first pad for the intro and the hook, I use both of them, and then for the verse I'm just gonna use pad number 4, and it's subtle, but you know what I mean? Now that I got the way that I want my melodies arranged, I'm gonna go mess with the drums a little bit. So let's do it. And then that's what I do. I just copy it. That was the intro in the beginning, but now it's acting as a bridge. So that's fire. Shout out to all them producers again. You know what I'm saying? That's a great thing, bro. Tumphy, Rio, What's Wrong Chase, Oddwin, man. Aiden, all the people I've been watching lately, helping me to be a better producer. The kids are crying in the background. Hope you don't hear that, but if you do, it is what it is, man. It's life. But I'm about to add my tag, bro. I'm so proud of this beat. I'm ecstatic, bro. This is crazy. Probably this is one of the best beats I ever made, and I did not intend to even make this, bro. I just was I don't even know, bro. I was just trying to help y'all out, bro, and God definitely blessed it, because I feel like this is one of the best beats I ever made, and trying to help other people, he allowed me to make a crazy beat, bro. So I thank you, Lord, for everything, man. All praise to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You trust in the Lord, he'll establish your plans. He'll establish your paths. You know what I'm saying? So just trust in him with everything that you do. He's so good. He's so faithful. But I'm adding my tag. Thank you, Lord, for this moment. And I'm going to add some delay. This is what I do for my tag personally. My tag is Hillary from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air saying Will, like crying his name, because he was in a hospital bed. So that's my tag, one of my tags. And this is what I do. I put the time to wherever this is, the second dot. I put the level up a little bit, and I bring the mix knob down. And this is how I do my tag. I have to turn my tag all the way up because it's very low. So I turn my tag all the way up, and this is how it sounds. And if I want a little more echo, I can. That's what I do for my tag. But wow, this is actually amazing. And thank you, Lord. Thank you to all those producers. But I'm gonna end the video there. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it helped you in some way. Watch someone that inspires you. Great producers, a few of them if you don't know any. What's Wrong Chase, Tumphy, Oddwin, Aiden Made, Rio, and there's also a YouTube channel. I'll show you it right now. It's called Producer Community, and it basically takes a bunch of people making beats. It's a huge page for everybody's beats, everybody making beats, their live streams and all that. There's great stuff on here. I watch this from time to time. But so step one, draw inspiration from other people. Stay a student. It's important to remain a student always and get inspiration. I didn't add this before, I know I didn't, but take something from what you learn and try to apply it in some way. That's good to help your creative process. And man, y'all gonna have to go over everything I said. If you forgot it at this point of the video, go back and watch it and just watch what I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a student too, bro. I'm not a teacher. I'm a student too, and I'm just trying to show the other students my paper. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Thank you, God, for everything you've allowed today. Thank you for all the viewers watching this. May you bless them, keep them, and protect them. May you allow them to have a special day today. Do something towards their dreams and goals. I love y'all. Shout out to those producers again. Shout out to God. Shout out to my family. Everything that's made me. The trials, the tribulations, the triumph, and the blessings. I'm grateful for it all. Thank you for watching. Peace.